It's huge. It's very thick. It's not size 6. Just attached the blue eyes and I think they look really very good. I'm so in love with this pattern. It's so fun to make. Just look at her little face. Hi friends, I just received a giant order of yarn. It's huge. Let's unpack it together. I think it's the biggest yarn order I have ever made. Let's see what I've got. So of course I've got fiberfill because lately I've been doing big plushes and I need a lot of it. I ordered 2 packages. Then I have ordered the yarn that I wanted to try for so long, but I didn't know what project I want to make. So I was just postponing it and now I finally got it. It's Dolce Maxi yarn art. It's a very thick yarn. It's size 7 or it says it's size 6, but it's not possible to be size 6 because it's just too thick. It should be size 7. I don't know. We will just see at the different yarn labels and compare them together. I got 3 blue colors, but I think I was ordering 4. Let's check with the invoice. No, I ordered 3, but why? I wanted 4. Okay, I hope 3 will be enough. Do you have any guesses what I will be making with this color? Then I got milk color of the same yarn. This beautiful light brown. 3 skeins and 1 skein of brown. These are for different projects, so blue and milk will be for one project and dark brown and light brown for a different project. Do you have any ideas what I will be making? I hope that I will make it. Very beautiful color and gorgeous yarn. It's very thick. It's not size 6. I don't know why it's indicated as 6. No idea. Next I got a few skeins of Alize Velluto. It's also thick yarn but not as thick as Dolce Maxi, and it has different texture. It's more like blanket yarn. So I got white and this beautiful mustardish yellow color. And this one is indicated as size... It's not indicated as which size it is, but it's quite thinner than this one. I'm not sure if you can see the difference on the camera, but it's thinner. I got also a regular yarn at Dolce, so we'll see what's indicated on this label. It's my favorite chenille yarn. I used to buy it when I was living in Ukraine, and here in Austria I couldn't find this yarn because it's Turkish and it's not usually sold here. And when I saw this yarn on Frida's website, I immediately ordered it because I love this yarn and the colors. It said that it's also saying that it's super bulky, but how is it possible if it's twice thinner than this yarn? Let's see difference. Where is the yarn end? Here. Okay, so it's more than twice thicker. It's like very thick yarn. Focus please. So it's Dolce Maxi and it's regular yarn at Dolce. You can see the difference, but both labels say that it's 6. But no, it's not. This one is definitely size 7. I ordered also a few colors of yarn art Dolce. I'm not sure if I should show you all of them because the video will be very long. I want to show you different brand that I got, and it's actually a brand of the yarn shop from where I got the yarn from. It's Frida's Wolle, Frida's wool, if you translate it from German. And they have different yarns of their brand, chenille and some fluffy yarns. So I ordered a few skeins of each of them to just try them out and see what I can do with them. So let's take a look. The first yarn is called 16s. Can you see it or is it too white? Yeah, 16s. It's looking like Alize Velluto, but it's different. It's also very fluffy, but it has on one side thin thread and the fluffiness on the other side, while Velluto has the fluffies all around, and they look actually different. This one is fluffier. I got white. I don't know, I just got one skein because I didn't know what the yarn it is, just to try, but I love it. Maybe I'll get a few more different colors to combine them together. But white fluffy yarn always can be used. Next yarn is called 17s, Frida's 17s. It's also a fluffy yarn and it looks like Alize Softy. I couldn't find Softy here also, but I have one skein. Let's compare them. So here's Alize Softy. It's thin yarn. Yeah, it's much thinner, but they look pretty similar. This one is just a little bit thicker. Yeah. But anyways, it looks very good, and I think I'll be able to use it and make fluffy, cool plushes. Next, I got chenille yarn from Frida's, and it's called Zweite, second. I got these gorgeous colors, and actually it looks a little bit thinner than a regular chenille 6 yarn. Let's compare it with Yarn Art Dolce. So it's Dolce and it's Frida's. Maybe you can interchange them, but they are a little bit different. And Frida's yarn looks more like velvet. Yeah, it's softer and it has very pleasant touch. I don't know how to explain it, but I like the touch of this yarn. So I got these 2 colors to try. Next, I got also one more chenille yarn, but I thought it will be of the same weight, just different texture, but it's quite thinner. And I'm also excited to try this yarn because it's like thin chenille, but not as thin as the one that I use, but it's quite thin. So here is a comparison. But now I understand that one skein is not enough because only one red color. Maybe I'll create my heart, my human heart pattern with it, because I have one with just regular chenille yarn, size 6, and I can make one more in smaller size, and there will be different size comparison. Maybe it's a good idea. We'll see. But it's also looking more like velvet. Yeah. The next yarn I got is called the Thicks, Sechste. It's also chenille, but thin chenille, and I love how thin it is. So let's compare these 3 together. This one is the thickest, it's size 6, and these 2 are pretty similar, but the red one is a little bit thinner and its texture is different. It's more like velvet, and this one is like chenille. So this one is 9th, and this is Sechste 6. I'll see, maybe I'll combine them 2 together and see will they go good together or no. That's all. My table is now full of yarn. Actually, I thought there will be more yarn, but that's all. And now I need to find a place for it because I don't know where to put it. I have a new shelf. Maybe I'll find a place there. And I also want to tell that the shipping was so fast. I never got a package from Germany to Austria in 2 days. So I ordered in the evening, almost at night. The next day they prepared and shipped the package, so I received a notification that your package is already on its way, and the next day during the day I received it. So it's super fast. I don't even receive packages from Amazon so fast, and even when I order from Austria I don't receive packages so fast, only when it's 1 day delivery on Amazon. But it's so fast. I'm totally in love with this shop. I'm definitely going to order again, and I believe they ship internationally, so if you also want to try this yarn, I'll leave the link in the description. I'm now designing my first pattern of this new year. I wanted to make a snake that would curve and be in a spiral shape on its own without wire, and I made this first try, but I didn't like how it looks. It's not bad. I made different types of increases and decreases here. It's not bad, but that's not what I wanted, so I made second try. Actually, it's about third try, because second I just frogged it, I didn't keep it, and I'm almost happy with this shape. Just look how it curves. There is nothing inside, no wire, so you can make it straight, and if you leave it, it will be like a spiral. I haven't attached any eyes because it's quite small and I'm not sure which eyes I should use. Maybe I'll use small gluing eyes, but it was just kind of a test. I will finish it later, but it was just a test to make the shape I want. Then I made a chenille version, and it's also so cool. Look at her! She's so beautiful, and this is Honey Bunny Shine, and she literally shines like snow. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but it's very beautiful. I love her. Actually, I wanted to add her some hearts with this purple color. That's why I chose these color eyes. I wanted to embroider hearts. I wanted it to be kind of a Valentine snake, but I don't know, because I love how she looks just blank white. What do you think? Next, I made bigger version. I used size 7 yarn for this. You saw her already. She's also in the process, but I want to show you. Are you ready? She is so cool. It's my marker. It's not ton, but I also want to make a ton, just a small ton. I think it will also look very cute, and she's big, like big spiral, and with her I can turn her around my arm. I think it looks very, very cool. Let me show you. I haven't finished her. I still need to close the opening, but it looks so freaking cool. And she has eyes with white pupils, and they actually glow also in the dark. I'll try to turn off the light and show you how it glows. Just look at her. Isn't she gorgeous? You can also see on the back my jar with glow-in-the-dark yarn. At first I thought that I also want to embroider white hearts on her, but now I have an idea to make a kind of a constellation on her, to embroider a few stars and connect them together, and also use glow-in-the-dark yarn, because it will look so cool in dark with her glow-in-the-dark eyes. I think it will be very, very interesting to make her in this way, but I'm not sure how to do it, because I crocheted a star and I used quite thin yarn. It's glow-in-the-dark thin chenille yarn. It's not big, it's small, but it's quite big for her, because the pattern for the snake is not very big. It's size 7 yarn, and this is thin chenille yarn. I guess it's size 2 or even 1. And if I put it on her like this way, it's quite big, and I need to make even a few smaller ones. So I think I will just embroider small stars without these crocheted ones, because if you make a small version like this size, I don't know what kind of yarn you should use to crochet the stars. So I guess it will be better to embroider. And also I have a few different types of glow-in-the-dark yarn. I have, as I already said, thin chenille glow-in-the-dark yarn, And here I have a lot of different types. I'll show you now, one second. So here I have different yarns of different thickness and different shades of white. And I think maybe I should use this one because it also has sparkles of different colors. I think it will also look good. I also thought maybe I should do the stars in yellow because I also have yellow chenille glow in the dark, this color, but I already used white eyes. They actually had to be silver, but I have put this eye right way and this eye wrong way. So here you can see the silver sparkles, and this one is just white. I use the eyes with this small kind of piece that you should put on the eye. So you can choose the color, you put it on the eye this way, and you receive the eye of a color you wish. And on one eye I was in a hurry and I accidentally put it the wrong way. Instead of putting it this way, I put it this way, and on the back it's just white. But I think it's also not a big problem because this snake is just for me. Maybe I'll gift it to my mom because she loves snakes, and it's also her year of Chinese calendar, I guess. Snake is her year and she loves snakes, so maybe I'll gift it to her. So I don't think it's a big deal. But as the eyes are already silver white, I don't want to make the stars yellow because I think white will look better with these eyes. And I'm also making one more snake. Yeah, I love to do a few projects simultaneously because when I'm already happy with the shape, after making this colorful snake, I was almost pleased with the shape. I made a few changes on this white snake, and now I'm totally happy with the length and with the curves, with everything, and with the placement of the eyes and from where the curve begins. So I'm totally happy with the shape and I want to make a bunch of them. I also have an idea to make a strawberry snake and maybe blueberry snake and maybe a skeleton snake. It will look cool with glow-in-the-dark yarn. So I'm making one more snake. It's also big. I'm using my leftover yarns because I have a few balls of yarn that are just about 20-30 grams. I have this mixture color. Also I had one with pink, and I have just plain blue color. So I decided to mix them together and receive this kind of rainbow snake. I just have only the head. Here she is gorgeous. I also decided to use these glow-in-the-dark eyes, and I'm not sure about the color. I've put blue eyes on her because I plan to continue with this. So here we have mixture of pink and yellow. Then this color will go. It's blue, yellow, purple. And after I finish this cane, it will be finished with blue color. And I think that blue eyes will look good. But maybe we should use pink or yellow. Let me show you different options and we will decide together. Now I think pink doesn't look good because the head is pink and the color is not actually visible. Blue looks better. Let's try, what colors do I else have? Yellow? Do you think? No, I think blue is better. So we will stick with blue, I guess. Just attached the blue eyes and I think they look really very good. Hi friends, I finished all of the snakes and can finally show you them. Let's start with bigger ones. Here is my glow-in-the-dark snake. She is so beautiful. I ended up embroidering just stars all over her body. and they are all glowing in the dark, including her eyes. I'll insert video or photo here somewhere. I love how I can turn her around my arm and she stays this way. I'm so in love with this pattern. It's so fun to make, and it's not boring to make, because when you're making a snake, usually you just need to make the same amount of single crochets for a very long period of time. But here, to create this kind of a spiral shape, I needed to alternate decreases and increases, and each round has increases and decreases, so it's fun to make. You won't be bored at all. So here's the first giant snake, and here's the second. They're kind of opposite. She's a night sky, and here's my sunrise snake. She's so cute. She reminds me of a marshmallow or a sunrise. I made her small tongue. Also, I made it with glow-in-the-dark yarn, and her eyes are also glowing in the dark. I used different yarns. This is a different ball of yarn. I had just remaining small skeins, so I decided to combine them together, and I think this combination looks good. I made her a little longer, so this one is quite long. She's a big girl. If you remember the white snake that I made just with regular chenille yarn, I wanted to embroider hearts, and I actually embroidered them, and she looks so cute with hearts. Isn't she beautiful? I'm in love. And then I made 3 tiny small snakes with my thin chenille yarn. I made 3 options. The first one is also a Valentine snake with hearts. Here is my little baby. She's tiny, but so cute. Just look at her little face. I don't remember if I told you I wanted to make a strawberry snake and a blueberry snake, but I ended up making a strawberry snake. I made her in pink and embroidered tiny strawberries all over her body. She looks very sweet and cute. And for her, I also made a body a little bit longer. And instead of blueberry, I decided to make lavender snake with embroidered lavender and bees. And here I embroidered small lavender leaves and tiny bees. Of course, I included all of these instructions in the pattern, how to embroider lavender, bees, strawberries and hearts, and also the stars. There are photos and videos, so it's super easy to make. And some of my testers said me that they remind her of gummy worms. And these tiny snakes are my favorite because they are so cute. They are so small and so fun to make and so fast. And you can customize them the way you wish. You can embroider anything that you think of. I didn't have blue yarn at that time, but now I ordered. I have also a thin chenille in blue color, and I want to make also a blueberry snake and maybe a few more snakes. Also, I'm thinking about lemon snake, maybe dragon fruit. What ideas do you have? What snake would you make? And I think it will be very fun to hold like different colors like this, or put them in a cup or in a vase. And as I already told you, the pattern is already tested. I'll insert a few pictures here of my testers. They did such a great job, and it's so cool when many people test a pattern. You can see your pattern in different sizes, in different yarns, in different colors, because I can't physically crochet so many toys, so many plushies with my pattern. And when I see so many results, it's so cool to see how your pattern may be in different yarns. So the pattern is already released. You can find it on my website and on my Etsy and on my Ravelry. All links are in the description. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you make some of these snakes, please share with me. I would love to see your result. See you in the next videos. Have a great rest of your day. Bye!